Good morning. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast. This is oh wow, we're in week 7, day 1. I sit here and I smile because on Friday I told you I'm going to go back on my blood pressure meds and you're going to see my weight skyrocket. I didn't say skyrocket, but I said you're going to see my weight go up. Oh my goodness. I woke up this morning, week 7, day 1. I took blood pressure meds on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I took blood pressure meds for about 4 days. I woke up this morning back up at 226.8. 226.8. I was right around 218, 220 area. That shows you the weight gain that took place in just 3 or 4 days. And I predicted it. I mean, the really outstanding news, and I may not be able to talk this evening or next couple of days, we'll see. But the really good news is today is the day. Today is the day. This afternoon, I get a steel post put it into my gum so they can put the fake tooth on. And so needless to say, I'm going to be in a lot of pain, probably a little blood, no pain, no gain. But finally, today is it. Today is the day. Today is the big day. Because I got to tell you, after today, because I took blood pressure meds today, I might stay on them for the rest of the week or something. And then I'm going off blood pressure meds. And I may do it earlier. I may do it Tuesday, Wednesday, just so I can get off these blood pressure meds and get my weight back down. But you watched it. You watched me go from 232 down to 218. I started taking blood pressure meds, and now you watched me go back up to, what did I say? 226.8. I mean, I called it. I told you what was going to happen. So, the whole point of this video, I could care less about the post being put up in my gum. The whole point of this video for you folks trying to lose weight or for you folks trying to maintain weight is when you get teeth work done. And I realize, having a steel post put into your gum, inserted into your gum is a big deal. It's going to be quite painful. But what you need to take away from this is prescription meds have an adverse effect on your weight loss. I've proved it over the past week. I mean, I nailed it. 100% nailed it, folks. I didn't go order an extra large pizza. I didn't consume 24 donuts. I didn't even eat potato chips, which are my kryptonite. So you can be doing all the right things. And if you're on prescription meds, get ready for a roller coaster ride. Because it's going to happen. Now, do I expect to go higher than 226.8? I mean, I might touch 227 and a half. And then I would hope not to go any higher than that. I would hope that I would steadily, again, start to increase back down to at least the 225 area, and would love to touch the 218, 220, 222 area again. But, when I said a few weeks ago, when I said, with all the weird stuff that's happened to me this year, I'm not sure I'm going to hit my 198 to 205 or 198 to 212 range before the end of the year because of everything that's gone on. I mean, that doesn't mean that I just throw up my hands and quit. That doesn't mean I just throw up my hands and give up. That means I recognize, hey, I've had crap happen to me this year that has never happened to me in 70 years. So, you have to adjust for it. You have to not beat yourself up. I mean, I could very easily get on this channel and say, oh my goodness, I went from 218 to 226.8. I'm a bad person. I don't know what I'm doing. This doesn't work. This is all BS. No. You can't have that attitude. I can't stress enough to you that life happens. My choice to go to the dentist and get a tooth removed and get a post put in and a fake tooth put in, that was my choice. Okay? Now, between you and I didn't expect to see that much of a weight gain due to the blood pressure meds and the other meds I was on, but it is what it is, right? I mean, I'm not discounting it. Don't get me wrong, but you have to understand your situation. You have to cut yourself a little slack. Same with stress. If you're under a high amount of stress, cut yourself some slack. Be good to yourself. I don't really think people realize the adverse effects of prescription meds on the body. I don't think people fully realize the negative impact of stress on the body. And especially over a long period of time. I'm not talking a few hours or a day. I'm talking weeks and weeks and months and maybe even years. That's why I tell you to try to reduce the stress in your life. Now, I personally, over the 5-6 years I've been water fasting, I personally recognize, and you should too, the correlation between having healthy teeth and gums and your overall health, whether it's good or bad. If you have bad teeth, a lot of cavities, maybe a tooth or two that needs to be pulled, it can have a negative impact on your overall health and the overall health of your body. Same with your gums, anything in your mouth. Okay? And that's why I chose to go, and I've probably taken off and on the entire year to get once and for all of the teeth work done that I need done. So, other than putting a post up my gum today, inserting a steel post up my gum, I may have maybe 1 or 2 follow-up appointments just to check on the health of the overall gum after they insert the post, and maybe one more to actually screw on or glue the fake tooth to the post. And then I'm done. I mean, it took a long time. I'm not going to lie to you. It took far longer than I expected. But the good news is today, the major work gets done. And the 1 or 2 follow-up appointments are just that, follow-up appointments. I don't need to be on blood pressure meds. I don't need to be on any meds. I can go back to focus on losing weight. So, that's my status for today. I appreciate each and every one of my viewers. I always get a kick out of your comments. I had one viewer contact me and say, "But you have such a small following." That's all I want, folks. I don't want 20 million likes. I don't want 100 million subscribes. I'm not out playing the numbers game here. No. This channel was started as a teaching, learning channel. I'm still learning. I hope to teach and impart to you my mistakes that I've made along the way through the years to not only lose weight, but to keep it off. You learn through other people's mistakes. I have a very small group of people who are water fasting with me. I have another group of people who have already lost the weight and who are on maintenance. And that's all I want. If you walked by a full-length mirror today and you said, "Oh my God, I'm so fat, I'm so obese, I don't recognize the person in the mirror, and today I'm going to do something about it," it's you that I want. It's you that I hope to encourage through this channel to take charge of your weight, take control of your weight. Forget about your spouse and your neighbors and your friends and your co-workers. Don't let them influence you. Because if you're committed to losing weight, if you're committed to keeping it off, if you're committed to a lifestyle change, this channel is for you. Because I tell it like it is. I didn't have to get on this channel today and say, "Wow, I went from 218 dot something to 226.8. I could have lied to you and said, "Oh, everything's wonderful. I only gained 1/4 of a pound." You're never going to hear me lie on this channel. Okay? You might not like to hear what I have to say, because sometimes I don't even like to hear what I didn't like to hear me say on this channel this morning. Wow, I went from 218, 220, all the way up to 226.8. That sucks. That's just wrong. But it's important that you understand the why. It's important that you understand why you're doing something or not doing something. It's important that you understand why you gained weight or why you lost weight. Okay, the why matters. Again, the why matters. I'll always be honest with you. I enjoy each and every one of you. I try not to waste your time, but today was an important video. Not only because I get my post inserted this afternoon, but I mean, I nailed it weight-wise. When I was down at 218, 220, I said, hey, I'm going to gain weight. I'm going to start taking blood pressure meds Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I did. I resumed taking the blood pressure meds, and the weight went straight up. It's important that you understand the why. Don't do something or not do something because Thomas said to, or he told you not to. You have to understand why you're doing it or not doing it. That's all I've got for today. Stay healthy, stay happy, and depending on how much pain and blood there is tomorrow that I'm in, I may or may not be able to talk. It may take a couple of days before I update my channel again. But 226.8 is where I start the week. Now let's see how many days it takes for the blood pressure meds to work out of my system so that I can again start to lose weight. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. No guarantees. Again, depending on how much pain I'm in, I might not update till Tuesday or Wednesday. So we'll see. Make it a great day.